So when we started that, we was thinking about how we can give a good experience to the customer, because when most time we used to ask the customer, what kind of design are you liking? They just used to say like, you show me the design and then I'll show. They're like, I have some kind of modern theme, white theme, but if you try to give, that's very difficult for that.
Correct.
So when the first platform the solution we launched for the customer experience is like, we curated around 10,000 of different kind of pictures, and then based on the customer liking, we used to kind of using a AI to find out the customer experience, like whether the one very simple customer experience steps is you like or dislike that.
Hi and welcome to Digital Native Nexus 2025 Bengaluru chapter, brought to you by the Mainstream and presented by Brio Technologies and Google Cloud. I am Simran Shiwalkar, your host for today, and I have with me Mr. Akshya Kumar. He is the co-founder and Chief Technology Officer at Officebanao. Firstly, Akshya, thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the summit.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. This is a pleasure for me to be part of this.
Absolutely, and same here. That being said, I also understand you're being part, you're leading one of the panels on AI and D2C blueprint, how customer experience is kind of, leveling up when we talk about digital natives today. Today, any conversation that we have around tech, around businesses, AI is kind of, a mandate. So how do you think AI is kind of changing the whole customer journey and bringing that level of customer experiences to, existing customers and the new ones as well?
Yes, so for any business, that the customer experience is important, whether it's AI or without AI, be the business running from last 50 years or whether 20 years, a new age business.
Right.
The customer experience is like a need, correct? It's like you have to give a customer experience using this. But like when we started the Officebanao around 4 years back,
right.
So our main philosophy was that the design industry is very, very much customer centric, because the design is one very static. Whenever somebody want to start the office, correct, the design is very, very important. So for us, the day one, the experience was much important to give that. So when we started that, we was thinking about how we can give a good experience to the customer, because when most time we used to ask the customer, what kind of design are you liking? They just used to say like, you show me the design and then I'll show. They're like, I have some kind of modern theme, white theme, but if you try to give, that's very difficult for that.
Correct.
So when the first platform the solution we launched for the customer experience is like, we curated around 10,000 of different kind of pictures, and then based on the customer liking, we used to kind of using a AI to find out the customer experience, like whether the one very simple customer experience steps is you like or dislike that.
Right.
But once the customer getting that experience, their expectations started growing with that I like this picture, what can you add or change something in that, maybe more appealing on that.
Right.
I think that's where when we started exploring, and then the Gen AI came into that, and they see now we can even generate a picture as a runtime. So that's
Correct.
really started changing a lot of experience in the customer, and we are able to give what exactly customer wants. So I think yes, AI is changing a lot on the customer experience, because today the business need a speed, correct? And for the speed you need a faster execution, faster results. With AI, it's the ease of use, and with the really fast results is really helping up driving the customer experience for any, whether it's a D2C or B2B businesses, like it's a speed of execution which you can use through the AI.
Absolutely. I think, from look and feel, especially for designs, we have come a long way, wherein customers today want a whole and soul view of how a product or a solution would be once it's onboarded. So I think that is where technologies like, or innovations like AI and Gen AI come into the picture.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes.
Well, moving ahead, Akshay, what is your perspective on, platforms like Digital Native Nexus, where we have leaders and co-founders, founders, who are kind of building this economy all under one roof? We are kind of trying to drive a conversation forward. How do you think these platforms do help, or do they really help?
Yes. So today, if I see that everywhere, everyone's trying to solve some kind of problem, and then when you building building a company or building a solution, correct, it's one of the most difficult journey to that, because not about just writing a piece of the code or just trying the business. You need to take care of a lot of different, like how you have to do the marketing, how you have to do the sales, how you have to deploy your workloads, correct, what kind of cloud you have to use, how do you manage your finances, correct. And for a founder, the journey is very lonely, correct. So but the kind of ecosystem you can use now, whether I want to deploy my solutions, so then how the cloud partners like a Google startup program can really help me, so I don't need to be worried about how I'm going to manage the infra, correct. And similarly, the lot of startup accelerator programs where these founders or early stage founders can go and learn from their experience, the mistake, that whether what I should build versus buy, where I should use the AI, where I should use this technology. Should I think about building a product from day one on scale, or should I really worried about it later? Because these are the lot of questions always comes to any founder when they start on that. And with this kind of ecosystem, with these kind of digital native platform, they can really help them to build the product much faster in the right direction, so they can learn from their mistakes, so that they can really focus on building the right solution instead of worried about all the different part of building organization or a company on that thing. So I think this is really helpful. I mean, I've been part of the many startups where I mentored them, so I keep getting these kind of questions, how I should reach to the customers.
Right.
Should I go with the cold calls? Should I go to the LinkedIn way? Should I go the email way? How I can reach out to those customers? How I can tell my story? What the problem? Like I was talking to a couple of founders came with me.
Right.
So we started discussing about that. How I exactly tell what the problem I'm trying to solve.
Correct,
so how I can tell that. So how I can narrate that story. Correct. So I think that these kind of platforms, when you meet the people, they can really help, because we are working in a collaborative environment. Where it's not about we are competing with each other. Like how we can work together and can help each other. Maybe I am better in this and you are better, and then how we can collaborate together and we can help each other on solving that problem together on that thing. So I think these kind of events is gonna really, really help with a lot of young co-founders, because for them, they are very good in terms of thinking and writing out, but the surrounding things, they really need a support, all that thing. So this is very, very important.
Great, and thank you so much, Akshay. I think that is the spirit of Digital Native Nexus, wherein we want a platform to bring in founders, co-founders, or all the leaders who are kind of building this economy collectively and collaboratively, like you said, not in a competitive way. But thank you so much, Akshay. It was great having you.